Today I want to share my favorite chili recipe. I know there's a lot of versions and types of chili recipes, but this one is sure to be appetizing for everyone. For those of you who are familiar with and love Waffle House's Bert's chili, you'll notice a similarity to that, but notched up and with some improvements. Not too hot, not too soupy, just right. And this recipe can be made as a traditional beef-based chili or a chicken-based chili. And believe me, the chicken chili version is hands down the best tasting chili you'll ever put in your mouth. And these guys all agree with me. Let's get started. This recipe is very easy to prepare. It's a good recipe to make in the morning or early in the day and just set it in the crock pot and let it simmer all day until you're ready to eat. Today I'm going to make the chicken chili version of this chili recipe. We'll start with sauteing 1 pound of chicken breast cut into strips. Once that's done, we'll remove the grease from the chicken as much as we can. And chop that chicken up into very small pieces and put it in the crock pot. If you'd rather make beef chili, just use 1 pound of lean ground beef to the recipe in place of the chicken. The only other difference in the recipe will be the type of bouillon we use later, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Take 2 15-ounce cans of beans, and you can use any kind of beans you want. That's fine. Whichever kind of beans you like to use those. Don't drain the cans when they're open. Pour the whole can with the liquid into the crock pot. Next, we'll add a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce to our pot. Now, if you want, you can use a little bit more tomato sauce to make your chili a little less thick. I usually add a small extra can of tomato sauce. I think it's about a 5-ounce can. That's the preferred thickness that I like for myself, but you can just try whatever you like, and whatever works best for you is fine. Now we'll prepare our onions, yellow onions or Vidalia sweet onions, whichever you prefer. You want to cut and chop 2 cups and then add to the pot. Next we'll brown a 1/4 pound of breakfast sausage. Make sure you break it up into small pieces as you're browning it. Once it's all done and you soak up the extra grease, add it to the crock pot. Okay, so now we come to our beef or chicken bouillon. Obviously, we're going to use chicken bouillon for this. I prefer to use the bouillon paste rather than the cubes, but you can use whichever you want. And you want to use 2 cubes of it, or if you're using the paste, 2 tablespoons of it. Then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. A tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of chili powder, 3/4 tablespoon of ground cumin, a 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper, 1/4 tablespoon of sugar, 1/8 of a tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground oregano. You want to mix thoroughly the whole thing once you've got all these ingredients into your crock pot. Put it on high and heat it for about 2 hours till it's thoroughly heated and you can enjoy. If you'd like to prepare this in the morning, you can put it on low for the entire day and it'll be ready for you when you're ready to eat. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. We'll see you the next time.